Now, good day, viewers. You all are welcome to class. Now, today we'll be looking at common multiples and what do we mean by common multiples. Before going into common multiples, what do we mean by multiple? Multiple is gotten from multiplying two factors. When we multiply two factors, we have a multiple. Let's say, for example, we have 4 times 5. 4 times 5 is going to give us 20. When we multiply 4 by 5, we have 20. Now 4 and 5, they are both factors. They are both factors. What? They are both factors of 20. Why 20 is the multiple? Why 20 is the multiple? So, when we multiply two factors together, we have 20. So, it is even possible for us to multiply up to 3 factors together. At the same time, we still have a multiple. Like we can multiply 2 times 4, then times 5. We are going to have what? We are going to have 40, which means both 2 can be a factor to 40. 4 is also a factor of 40. 8 is also a factor of 40. Why 40 is a multiple of 2? 40 is a multiple of 4. 40 is a multiple of 8. That is, when we divide 40 by 2, we have 20. When we divide 40 by 8, we have 5. And when we divide 40 by 4, we have 10. So, to get our multiple is what? Is when we multiply two factors or more together, we have a multiple. Now, let's go back to common multiple. A common multiple is a number that is a multiple of 2 or more factors of a number. Now, let's consider this following example. We are to find the first 2 common multiples of 8 and 12. We want to find the first 2 common multiples of 8 and 12. Let's go. Solution. We'll be solving the first one. Now, solution to this, we have solution. We have solution. Here we want to find the 8 and 12. Now don't forget that multiples is talking about multiplication table. So if you are very conversant and you know your multiplication table, you don't need to start saying 8 times 1, 8, 8 times 2. So what you just need to counting in groups of 8. So as you are counting and you are writing, by the time you have first 2 for both, or if you know your multiplication table, you know the first 2 that can come, you just write it. So let's go for 8. We have 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 48, that is 48. This is 5, 6, 7. This will be 56. 56, then 56. We have 8 times 4, 8 times 4, 8 times 5, 8 times 6, 8 times 7, 8 times 8. We have, so we have 72. Then we have 80. Now I want to stop here because I've been looking at this. I'm very sure I have gotten my 2, because I know that I have gotten my 2 common, because I have 24 here and I have 48 already, which of which 12 can go in 24, and at the same time 12 can go in 48, which means I have gotten my my first two common multiples, so I don't need to proceed. So now let's write for 12. For 12 we have 12, 24, 36, 48, 60. So since I have 12 here. I have 12, 20, I have 24 here rather. I have 24 here. I have 48 here. And I have 48. So these are my first two common. So the first two common multiples of 8 and 12 are what? 24 and 48. So the first two common multiples of 8 and 12 are 24 and 48. 24 and 48. Now let's proceed to the second example. For the second example, I have 4, 6, and 8. 4, 6, and 8. Let's go. 4, 6, and 8. I have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, and 48. Let me stop there first. Let me stop others and see if I'm going to have my first two. But definitely, it seems I have gotten my first two from the 4. So let's go. I have 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60, 66, 72, and 72. I'm stopping there because I stopped at 4 times 12 for this, so I also want to stop at this. Stop there for this. Then for 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80, 88, and 96. So I did 4 times 12 up to, I multiplied 4 starting from 1 to 12. The same thing is applicable to 6 times 1 to 12, and 8 times 1 to 12. So 70 to 80. Yes. So now let's go through. Let's see if we are going to have any common multiples from what we have listed, from the multiples that we have listed. Let's check. Now we have 4. There's no 4 here. 8. No 8 here, so we can choose that. We have 12 here. We have 12 here, but we don't have 12 here. Excuse me. So which means we can't. We have 16 here. We have 16. We don't have 16 here. But let's go. We have 20 here. We don't have 20. We don't have 20 here. But we have 24. So there is 24. Excuse me. We have 24 here, 24 here, and 24 here. That is our first common multiples that we have gotten from the 3 numbers. So let's go. We've been able to get 24. So 28, no 28, no 28. I think the next one should be, we have 36 here, 36, but we don't have 36 here. So I think the next one should be 48 as well. There is 40 here, there is 40 here, but there is no 40 here. So the next one should be 48. 48, 48, and 48. Wow. So the first and the second. So now we have our common multiple. Our common multiple of 4, 6, and 8 are 24 and 48 as well. So that is how to go about it. So any question, let me know in the comment. Let me know if there's any question.